Some of the most memorable moments in sports are the epic fails that athletes would like to forget more than anything, providing that these athletes are in fact human and not exempted from these embarrassing moments. Here are the top 10 failed moments in sports. Welcome to Upside, where we have fun facts for curious minds. To enjoy more of these videos, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. You have got to watch until the end of this video. Someone went from hero to zero with his most unforgettable football fail. First on our list, Usain Bolt segway. In 2015, Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt was already firmly established as the fastest man in the world.
So you're fast.
That feels like an oversimplification.
At the 2015 World Championship in Beijing, he added to his acclaimed career with 3 more gold medal finishes in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 4x100. An innovative cameraman, Song Tao of China's CCTV, decided to try riding a segway to trail Bolt. Tao was able to glide around the track, capturing the moment without breaking a sweat. After running an incredible 19.55 in the 200 meters, Bolt had a terrifying run-in. With Tao's eyes trained on Bolt, Tao did not notice that his segway was drifting towards a raised camera track. He lost control and went crashing into the sprinter. Of all the ways an athlete can get injured, getting run over by a cameraman whose segway is doubling as a bulldozer is a brutal way to go. Yikes! At number 9, the Steve Bartman incident. By far one of the more devastating sport fails, the precautionary tale of Steve Bartman shows just how cruel the sports world can be, even to fans. Steve Bartman, a lifelong Chicago Cubs fan, attended Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. The Cubs were playing the Florida Marlins at Wrigley Field. In the top of the 8th inning, the Cubs held a 3-0 lead and had already recorded 2 outs. Then the infamous moment occurred. The Marlins' Luis Castillo hit a foul ball which Bartman reached out to grab. Cubs outfielder Moises Alou attempted to make the grab, but the ball ricocheted off Bartman.
Don't throw me anything. My girlfriend put a curse on my glove.
The Cubs gave up 8 runs, blowing the game, then losing the series in 7. Talk about a way to go! Touchdown celebration fail got the 8th spot. To countless people, the video clip isn't necessarily associated with the name Curran Bell. Instead, it's that guy who spiked the football into his own groin, then got pushed by an opponent. A GIF so hilarious that people recently named it the GOAT Sports GIF. Here's the story behind it. CFL quarterback Curran Bell of the Toronto Argonauts had some added incentive to win against his former team, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. When Bell scrambled on a broken play and got loose for a touchdown, he wanted to rub it in his old teammates' faces just a little bit extra. Bell goes from being a baller to being embarrassed in an instant. He spikes the ball in an opponent's face only to get shoved backwards, while simultaneously the ball he spiked hits him in the crotch. As if that wasn't embarrassing enough, Bell falls backward into the legs of another opponent. Definitely not the way he imagined his showboating would go. At number 7, Ronda Rousey makes Beth eat her words. Trash talk is one of the greatest parts of watching sports. Seeing athletes try to get under each other's skin is just part of the game. Leading up to UFC 199 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, MMA megastar Ronda Rousey and Brazilian Beth were preparing to fight in 2015. While talking about the whopping she was going to put on her home country, Correa crossed the line with her choice words for Rousey. Beth had some inappropriate comments about Rousey's late father, but Rousey promptly made her eat those words. Once the fight began, Correa didn't just eat her words, she also ate a bunch of fists to the face.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by
Rousey knocked Correa out in a grand total of 34 seconds. I tell you, you don't want to mess with Ronda Rousey. Number 6 on our list, base running blooper. The San Francisco Giants' Ruben Rivera had one of the most unfathomable, pathetic attempts at base running in MLB history. It was crunch time. Bottom of the 9th with a score knotted at 2. Rivera was waiting on first base with 1 out when a deep fly ball to center was dropped. The opportunity offered Rivera an easy trip home, or at least to third. It's like Rivera did everything in his power to screw this one up. First, he started with some indecision, then uncertainty, followed by a little doubt, finished off by some reckless confidence. This fail really screwed the Giants over. Their coach's reaction says it all. And halfway through our list, you had one job, ladies. This viral video unintentionally pulls off dramatic irony better than most writers can. The buildup is intense. Everyone knows the person in charge on the finish line ribbon is headed for disaster. Everyone but her. As far as insane and hilarious sports fail videos of unsuspecting people getting jacked up goes, this one tops our list. That is, it's funny until reality hits. This 400-meter race was at the New Balance Nationals Indoor Championship. The runner who first collided at the finish line was Taylor McLaughlin of Union Catholic High School, and he finished first. So everything ended up fine, right? Wrong! He was then disqualified for a lane infraction. Now that's definitely not a way to go. Next up, Yukons' worst timing. In one of the more highly anticipated games of the 2010-11 NCAA basketball season, the number 9 ranked Yukon Huskies faced off with the number 12 ranked Texas Longhorns in Austin. The game lived up to expectations with a tie of 73-73 as the clock ticked its final seconds. When Yukon's Roscoe Smith grabbed a big rebound, he had a chance at being a hero, so he heaved a full court shot. Of course, heaving a full court shot makes way more sense when the clock is literally about to expire. Not so much when there are 11 seconds left. Fortunately for Smith, his Huskies would survive overtime and walk away with a win. Smith got his redemption at the end of the season as the Huskies made a Cinderella run to win the national championship. Still, he had to endure weeks upon weeks as SportsCenter's undisputed number 1, not top 10 play. At number 3, football flip. Deshaun Jackson is not the only one in college football who celebrates prematurely. Take Utah's Kalen Clay as a prime example. Clay clearly dropped the ball right before entering the end zone. The ball sat there for a few seconds as Oregon realized it actually hadn't been a touchdown. After some scuffling in the end zone and another fumble, Oregon's Joe Walker ran back with a convoy for a 99-yard touchdown for Oregon. Clay went from a big man on campus to a total embarrassing football fail of the year. Blindfold slam dunk at number 2. The Philippine Basketball Association, also known as PBA, has a long way to go before it reaches NBA status. Even though it may seem silly to even consider the possibility of the PBA approaching NBA status, moments like this don't exactly help that 1 in a billion shot. Meet Justin Melton, the man who put the 2015 PBA Slam Dunk Contest on the map for all the wrong reasons. Something they'd never ever seen. Melton did his best Michael Jordan impression, trying to give the crowd something they'd never seen before. Rather than jumping from the free throw line, Melton tried jamming with a blindfold on. The result was so bad, it actually looked like intentional garbage. Man!
Stop it. Get some help.
Did he even try this once in practice to see if maybe, just maybe, this would go as planned? I guess not. And topping our list at number 1, another MMA fail worthy of top pick. Just like in any other sport, combat sport athletes at all levels make an incredibly high number of questionable decisions. Even in a high-risk form of competition like mixed martial arts, athletes' judgment is often imperfect. At the British Challenge MMA 18, featherweight Joe Harding was apparently feeling really good vibes. He couldn't help busting out some dance moves in the middle of the fight. Shockingly, Harding's showboating did not go as planned. Harding was so into flaunting his move, stepping back from opponent Johan Sega and doing a little arm wave dance. During the dance though, his eyes weren't even on the fight anymore. It didn't take Harding long to realize he should have stayed focused. Sega's foot quickly connected with his jaw, dropping him like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my God! Wow!
Then again, it might have taken Harding a while to figure out his mistake because the man got KO'd. And there you have it, Upsiders. Do you happen to know any other sports failure that is worthy to be part of this list? Let us have a good laugh in the comments down below. And for all you Upsiders who want more Upside videos, don't forget to like us, ring the bell, and of course, subscribe. We appreciate all you Upsiders. If you find this video entertaining, I know you'll have fun watching our video on funniest thefts caught on camera. See you next time.